So everyone, I'm making a video, breaking through at DMT. Uh, 18 years old. I know this is you can't really see me. It's 12 a.m. alone. I got the CV playing a bit, but I'm still real, and I just want to talk about my DMT experience at 18 years old. So first, I've experimented being a veteran with mushrooms, acid, and LSD at 17. It was all at 17, and then you guys might think I'm crazy, but I got into a really, really bad psychosis. I still am. Um, and I thought DMT would cure my schizophrenic psychosis and stuff. And I think it slowly kind of is. I don't know. Maybe it's just mental or anything. Like I'm diagnosed with psychosis and stuff. They don't diagnose schizophrenia, but I'm definitely don't think like anybody else in the universe. But yeah, I can talk about that. If you want to know about my thinking, it's in my past videos and stuff. But yeah, so my DMT experience, I did it with my friend on a grass field. We were listening to Native American music, Native American humming music. Like, like it was really intense. I think that's why I had like a really intense trip. It was crazy. We did it on a grass field, just all grass, plain. It was near like the road though. Like it's hard to explain near an apartment building. Um, we had this Yokon dab pen. We both shared a gram of DMT, both of us. But this guy's a big ass guy. DMT doesn't have like a tolerance or anything, but this dude, damn, he's taken so much stuff. Like he took 2 times more DMT than me. He couldn't break through. Listen, I was sober for almost 11 months, and I haven't done any drugs, right? And then I did DMT. Like, it's crazy, right? So my brain was like had a full reset on all drugs, and the thing is we never scaled the DMT, so I broke through without scaling it. I was just putting in crystals on the Yokan dab pen, but he filled up the whole pen and he couldn't break through. I filled up a little bit, half the pen, I'd say. I think about half the pen, maybe a little more. Don't remember, but it was a lot of crystals. I broke through, and my experience on my DMT, everyone's is different and stuff, but it made my schizophrenia psychosis really intense. I thought I was gonna be stuck like that forever. So what happened? I saw those gestures, what they say, like the laughing people and stuff for few seconds. But I did this outside, laying in the grass. Like we had a sheet. I brought my sheet. So I looked at the sky on DMT. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. Looking at the sky, laughing, making all these weird symbols and stuff. So I couldn't really see what reality looked like, which is probably good. Because I probably would have scarred myself if I like saw like the trees or something. Yeah, this is this thing on when you take mushrooms and you look at trees, you don't look at trees the different way. If you heard about that. No, I'm fucking with you. I just made that up. but some people go through that. I was talking to somebody, they're struggling with the same thing. But yeah. So let me talk about more about my experience. So it was really intense. I don't know how long it lasted exactly, maybe 8 minutes. And for the first minute, the bad thoughts came. Now the first minute I was chilling. The second minute it was like really bad. It was like my consciousness was getting to me. It went into a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop. And I think that's what acid fucked up my brain. It was like being in a loop, nothing's real. I'm gonna die. Or something. But my mind believes it. That's what psychosis is, right? Because the universe is like a paradox. You'll never know. You just question everything till you die, and you're just supposed to evolve. Yeah, but yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Like my parents were like popping in. There's like you're gonna talk to your parents when you get home. Like, are they real? But I knew it was all delusions. But my mind can't break through it. That's what psychosis is. Schizophrenia. You can't break through it, and sometimes I just have to be like, I'm stuck like this forever. Psychedelics changed me like forever. Like, it was my fault when I was 17. I abused psychedelics and stuff. It was stupid. I don't know why I did it till this day, but I can't dwell on it the past too much. You know what I mean? You know, I'll just take a bunch of acid in my room, be an idiot, take 9 grams of mushrooms in my room, just in this room that I'm in right now. This is where I tripped all my trips. Isn't it like fucking scary alone? And I sat alone in the dark, but I have the TV on, so it's a little light. But yeah, it's fucking scary. Look at it. Yeah. Um. But yeah, you know, I don't wanna dwell on the past too much, but I'm sober from weed almost a year. I'd say a year. I have really bad temptations of taking acid again. It's getting pretty bad. I just need someone to help to talk to about that. Like, it really messed up my brain, and I realized I don't need acid anymore. It's really bad for you. When you're 18, I meant like 17. I'm only 18, but when I just turned around 17 is when I took heroic doses of mushrooms, heroic doses of LSD, and really changed me forever. And brain doesn't stop till 25. And I just took DMT like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And so let me talk more about my trip, right? I was just getting in death. So it was just showing me the infinite. I saw an infinity symbol. It was really scary. Like, it was really, there's no such thing as a bad trip. It's just showing you the in-depths of the universe and stuff. But the visuals were pretty intense. I didn't take that much. Wow, I can't imagine going further than that. But I have psychosis and stuff, so I can't. You know how I know I have really bad psychosis and schizophrenia? Because I was talking to my friend. He took 2 times the DMT, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have a bad experience because his consciousness is different in how he thinks and how he perceives time and how he perceives reality. So I'm different than him." So yeah, he filled up the whole pen of DMT crystals, the whole pen, and he smacked it like like he inhaled that shit so long. He took like 5 hits. The fuck, yeah, took 5 hits of that. But yeah, it's really how you just perceive it. I'm trying to get these thoughts out my mind. I don't know if DMT was a regret. I think it's healing my brain a little bit. I can't really tell. I watched the DMT Spirit Molecule movie. It was interesting. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna do DMT again. I really don't know reality, but I'm only 18, man. I don't want these psychedelics to like ruin my whole entire life even more. Like, man, like, I'm only 18. Like, holy, like, I have so much life ahead of me. It's crazy. Like, man, I don't want to keep on taking psychedelics, bro. Like, but it tempts me being like, yo, you'll feel so much better. It's like a trap. It's like a loop. It's like you need to take 'em. Like, like, let me tell you, this is weird. I'm against weed and alcohol and stuff, but I love psychedelics. Like, it's really different because they're not really everyone calls them drugs, but you can call anything a drug. Sex, video games, sugar, porn, coffee, everything's a drug. Taking psychedelics once in a while isn't a drug if it spiritually meditates you into a higher self. But I'm not gonna lie on myself, I abused them, which made them a drug when I was 17. So that was basically, I guess, a drug because drugs negatively impact you. But so yeah, I haven't taken them since like acid shrooms almost over a year. Yeah, longer than a year, a few months. I don't know. I don't want to go back to them. I had a really like bad shroom trip too, and then I don't know. And let me tell you, if y'all are wondering, mushrooms and DMT are really similar in chemical compound, like really similar. DMT is obviously different, but DMT and the mushroom psilocybin chemical compound is almost exactly the same. Just psilocybin has one something else. Because I was on DMT, felt like a mushroom trip. My true albino teacher's ghost fungi, 6 grams of those felt like the DMT trip a little bit. That's why it's like shrooms are really scary because they're 5 hours, you know, 5 hours peak. No, I hate those people that say, "Oh, they're 8 hours." Like you don't feel anything by like 6 hour and 15 minutes in. Like you know what I mean? So they're like 5 hours, 5 hours 30 minutes. 6 hours. I don't really remember. I haven't taken them in a while, but yeah. But my thoughts on DMT. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna take it again. My friend, he really likes it. He might take it again. But yeah. Um, I don't know. I want to stay away from those psychedelics and stuff. I don't know. Man, I don't know if I don't think I need them. Like, I'm really paranoid. I think I'm hearing stuff right now, and that's why I'm taking off my headset. Like, it's really bad. Oh, man. But last thing about the trip, it was just infinity symbol and telling me everything, the creation of the whole world, the creation of the whole existence. And I was telepathing into my friend's soul. I was holding his hand and I was like going into his soul. Like it was crazy. Wow. Wow. I was like saying everything just about his life and who he was and like wow, it's crazy. But I recommend taking DMT with somebody, man. Like I've taken so many psychedelics and DMT is the first psychedelic I took with somebody. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about DMT or acid shrooms or just experiences, how you feel about them, why should I take them, when should I take them, I'm happy to answer. But yep, I don't want to make the video too long because I don't want to make people watch a while when I'm not even a YouTuber like that. But yeah, any questions? Anyone want to talk on anything? I'm happy to talk about anything. I'm the most open person. No one's open. Everyone's an asshole now, really. I have one friend. That's just how it is. I don't care. I'm not complaining about my life. I never complain about my life because I love how my life is and why I'm here. But yeah. So that's my last sentence, last minute. So, ask any questions. I'm here. Feel free. Don't be scared to ask anything. There's nothing embarrassing. But yeah, hope you learned something. I have way more other videos in the past if you want to listen to them. Then there's always someone who cares about you and can understand you. I'm here too. But, bye.